I didn't expect this at all, but Star Wars Jedi Survivor has a unique feature for players who decide to go ahead and wander, and there has also been a warning for players who skip story elements, and of course the game just got the second update in 2 weeks, but it's not exactly the update that you think it is because there are 6 key takeaways. By the way, if you've not yet got this game, our sponsor Instant Gaming have some amazing deals for it, as well as for other games and even things like PSN cards, so check the link in the description below. Now, Star Wars Jedi Survivor has a unique feature for players who decide to wander in the game, and it's something I really didn't expect for EA to actually add. So a player has shared an interest in highlighting this unique feature for those who basically decide to go outside of that default path. So the player got an unexpected message from the developers in the game as they basically jumped over a cliff that players weren't meant to cross to access a new area faster, and then a message appeared in game to warn that since they bypass certain story elements, they may encounter issues going forward. Now, the message then offered to either load a previous save to restore the state of the game prior to this unexpected jump, or proceed anyway to the risk of playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor in a broken state, basically. Now, the big question is, how broken does the game get? I guess that's something we may never know, or we just have to wait for someone to go ahead and do this and then continue to play the game for a long enough amount of time to then figure out, okay, well, how broken does the game actually get? And it's something I didn't expect, but I think it's a nice little touch. Kind of reminded me of those random Easter eggs that you get as well in games if you completely go out of bounds. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now, of course, the game just got its second update in under 2 weeks, which is crazy, and the patch on PlayStation 5 is available to download now, but EA has revealed that this latest update focuses on fixing bugs and glitches rather than improving performance on consoles. So you'll need to wait a bit longer before the frame rate gets any better, although the reported game-breaking bug should actually now be fixed. However, here are the quick main takeaways from the long list of notes. Now, this one is exclusive to PlayStation 5. It says fixed an HDR value mismatch that would cause HDR setups to display incorrectly for PlayStation 5 users. Then we have fixed a streaming issue that causes some streaming scenarios to end on a black screen. We have fixed an elevator to prevent the player from falling through it and entering a progression blocked state. Then fixed a bug where Ravis would actually be unbeatable. Fixed a severe animation issue that would break a late game narrative sequence. Fixed a collision bug where players can get stuck inside the meditation chamber or a meditation chamber, and then lastly added a note explaining that some of BD1's abilities are not available whilst in combat. Now, so far the game on most platforms does seem to be running pretty smoothly, which is really good to see, and again, it's nice to see that they are very consistent with these patches and updates that are going out. Of course, once the ground has been laid, which I'm assuming has more or less just happened with this new patch, maybe another patch next week or the week after, is then going to be that point where I think they're going to start adding new things into the game in terms of, I guess, just to make that experience more better. I'm not talking about DLC or anything like that, although that very much is a possibility, but I mean just focusing on other aspects of the game and not specifically just, you know, the glitches and the bugs, and more so on the performance side of things. But I'm keen to know your thoughts on this update. Has your game ran different since updating it? Let me know in the comment section below. But I still find it very cool that they did actually go ahead and add certain features in this game for the fans specifically, and which ones am I talking about? Well, check the video that you see on screen right now.